Buying a home, it's likely the most money you will ever spend at one time. Make sure you have a real estate team you can trust on your side, helping you every step of the way. Welcome back to the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show with one of the most trusted realtors in Windsor, Essex, Dan Gemus.
12:22 here on AM800. Yes, I am Dan Gemus. In studio with me today, Matt Lita and Aaron Blackmere, sales reps with the Dan Gemus team. Don't forget, if you want a chance to win the Richmond Popcorn Company gift card today, you can text in the keyword popcorn, P-O-P-C-O-R-N, in case you don't know how to spell popcorn, I guess. I'm not sure why I just did that. With your first and last name to 10.
I was checking your spelling. That's where you're going.
At least you spelled it correctly.
You're right. Thank you, Matt. Text that into 10800 and you're automatically entered to win the gift card today. And oh boy, one of those. Okay, so listen, some issues that could harm the sale of your home. Well, there's a few of them. If you are looking to sell in anytime soon, or quite frankly, a lot of these, just if you're looking to have guests over, well, this might be targeted to you as well. Yeah. So let's get through some of this list. Less than pleasant aromas. So it's easy to go nose blind in your own home, but when strangers stroll through it, so they'll be sure to notice any unsavory smells. So clean every room from top to bottom, especially those kids' rooms. Teenagers, we know, we've all been there.
Yes.
We were there one day.
Yep.
Rent a machine to get the funk out of the carpets and take drapes that aren't washable to the dry cleaners. Pick up pet accidents promptly. Empty ashtrays for those who are still smoking in homes. I don't know how many people still smoke in a home. I don't think there's that many.
I find it funny that they say empty ashtrays.
Yeah.
As if that's going to take care of the smell.
I do notice it's mostly garages now, though.
Yeah, I guess. People smoke out of the house.
That's
true.
Yep.
Quite often, right? Open windows for cross ventilation, but don't go overboard with air freshening products. Yes. That's a huge one.
Yep.
True.
Please.
One of the things for you, I don't know, maybe Matt can attest to that as well. You'll walk into the house and the overwhelming smell of, what are those?
Sensies
things?
or-
and
yes.
potpourris
Yes.
and burning stuff. And it's
Yes.
just like, what are we hiding?
Nope.
Because
Yeah.
it's like 16 different scents hitting you when you walk in the door.
Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Throw a pie in the oven or something beforehand. Like something simple. Don't go crazy with all the plugins. It's not good.
Throw that roast on. Throw that roast on an hour before the show.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And people are hungry when they're coming through.
Yes.
I tell people to go, if you're going to do something to make it smell good, try to go with something as natural as you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you said, those plug-in ones, there's been listings where, like my listings before, where the sellers maybe have put them in, and at times I've unplugged them because the smell is so overwhelming that those things give people headaches too. Some people are very sensitive to that kind of thing, so you have to be mindful of that as well. Right?
I used to always scoff at someone who'd say, "Oh, I've got sensitivity to smells," and I'd be like, "Okay, whatever." No, as I'm getting older, literally, if someone walks in a room with perfume or with cologne or something, I'll stuff right up.
Yeah,
my nose just instantly stuffs up. It's crazy.
It's funny with certain things that all of a sudden.
Yes,
it's
as
right
you get
there.
older.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah.
Lack of natural light is next on the list. You may consider dim quarters cozy, but most home buyers today are looking for spaces with ample natural light. So dark interiors hide the layout of your home and can make the place feel gloomy. So brighten things up.
Keep the blinds open.
Yep, keep the blinds open for sure. Malfunctioning major house systems. So if your furnace, air conditioner, hot water tank, or any other major systems is not operating properly, well, undertake some repairs before attempting to sell. Such issues will surely turn up during a home inspection. Yep. 100%. Right.
You got to think too, the maintenance on those things, if they need to be fixed or whatever,
Yes.
they may not be running efficiently and they're costing you more money if you're not maintaining them.
That's
right.
right.
So.
That's right. Outdated electrical is next up. Older bodes may be fraught with anything from aluminum wiring to faulty pigtails. It's true.
Never seen any of those.
No.
Nope.
And even newer homes can have their share of hidden electrical troubles. So if you notice flickering lights, have switches that don't seem to operate anything, or know that your fuse box hasn't been upgraded for 20 years, a home inspector will spot these red flags in a flash. So have them looked at.
If they're humming, it's a dead giveaway, too.
That's
exactly. Been there.
Cluttered or confusing kitchen. So these days, just about everyone's version of a dream house includes a spacious, open kitchen. Very true. If a major renovation to enlarge the footprint of your cook space isn't a possibility, you may want to take on some smaller improvements that make it easier to navigate.
That's where everybody entertains now. Most
That's
of
right.
these
Yes,
kitchens.
kitchen's like the hangout spot, right?
Yeah.
So open concept.
For sure.
Kitchen living area is definitely a very popular design feature in a home. Water damage and lingering dampness. So water damage appearing as cracks in your foundation, stains or surfaces, or even mold are likely indications of plumbing problems, excess humidity, or leaks in an outer wall. So before fixing the cosmetic issues, discover and repair the root of the problem. Unless you're experiencing unless you're experienced in plumbing, don't go poking around yourself or try locating things without the proper expertise.
Right. I've noticed there's a lot of weird things going on lately. I don't know if you've noticed it, Matt, but there's water a lot in houses. I'm noticing around the trim work and stuff like that.
Well,
but I think it's the simple thing is it's a leaf fan tiers. So I'm just going to get that my shot.
You had to throw that one
I
in
just
there,
got to get
didn't
that
you?
in today. So.
27 minutes in. I was waiting for the first Leafs comment from Aaron. 27 in this. That's actually longer than I expected.
Send hate mail to
Truly.
Aaron at.
Have you been sitting on that one since the very beginning?
He was waiting for
Aaron?
that perfect
Since
opportunity.
last night.
Oh boy. Oh, good. You know,
Wow.
it's funny though when you were talking about the moisture though. That is something that happens quite a bit, like you said. I typically, when I take a buyer through, if they're looking, especially for investment properties, in bathrooms, the ventilation for like a fan, a bathroom
Right.
exhaust fan. Oftentimes, if they don't have one, or let's say they're buying it as an investment property and they have them on two separate switches, I generally recommend, if they have the option, put it on one switch, because if you have tenants coming in there,
Yeah.
you can't guarantee they're always going to use that exhaust fan. So make it where it has to
You
be
need
used.
to use that, yeah.
100%. Yep.
And I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I'm sorry. I had to.
You are not sorry. Look, I'm getting a bunch of
The look
texts
on your
from Leafs fans.
face is like you are not
His
sorry.
phone's blowing up.
The Leafs fans are all texting in here. Yeah, no, they want Aaron off the air. Okay, well, there you go. Aaron's done.
Sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Back to the show now.
Back to the show. Hey, listen, we are getting some texts with questions, non-Leafs related questions for Aaron. But there are some good questions that we'll tackle. So if you texted in, there's one about having carpet in bedrooms, some more stuff like that. So we will get to your question after the break here. So stay with us. In the meantime, before we go to break, I'm going to give one more shout out to the Richmond Popcorn Company. If you want to win the gift card today, text popcorn to 10800 with your first and last name. The keyword is popcorn with your first and last name to 10800. We'll give that away in the next half hour. Okay, we're going to come back. We're going to get to some listener questions. If you have a question for us, text us 10800. We'll get to that live here on the air. And we have gotten the questions that have come in so far, so don't worry. We'll get to your question. We will also give away the popcorn gift card, and we'll have Christian Janice as well with us. And I've got the perfect house for both you, Aaron and Matt. If you want to move out to California, a place just popped up just for you guys.
I may have to get out of town soon, so.
Yep. Yeah, you may. We'll see. Okay, lots more to come right here on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show.